All right, we are live, peoples.
Hello. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome all the newbies in the chat. I've seen a few newbies, so welcome.
So, are you looking at the emotes? We got emote game
Yeah,
mode.
we got all the good emotes now. Let's go. We got them up. All it took yesterday was Ollie laying down the wall saying, "Where are these emotes?"
Suddenly they appear.
Yeah, let's go. Oh man, it's a good day in the market, so I'm a little happy here. Ollie, I think your mic's off. Actually, I think your mic is off.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Sweet.
Mic was off.
Yeah, it
I
happens.
think you guys are all smiles today. Look at this. Market's
Yeah, I
up.
mean,
Jason's
Wait, market is
smiling.
up? I didn't even know.
Smiling.
I haven't seen
the
anything.
market is up. You know, all those bears falling for the trap, just like we planned.
I should just not look at the market. That's when it goes up.
No,
So that's my new thing. I'm just not going to look.
yeah, no,
Put
it's
my
a,
head
it's a
in the
great
sand
day.
and ignore for like 12 months.
Yep, no,
There
100%.
should be a portfolio app, and we've talked about this. It should be some kind of Robin Hood. Literally, you invest, and it doesn't let you log in to even look at your portfolio
You
for
lock
6
it.
months. You only get to look at it once every 6 months, and the
Or it
only
makes you
time you're
pay.
allowed to and and it's a paid feature, right? Or it's a feature, not a bug, where you are not allowed to trade unless you have a safety friend, right? You nominate somebody as a safety friend, and so every time you get like some crazy trade idea, you have to get approval from the safety friend, some sort of approval code that you plug into the app before you're allowed to trade your way into nothingness.
That's wild.
Or
That'd
make
be, that'd
your
be
wife
crazy
your
though.
safety friend. Your wife will
Mm.
never let you trade.
That would be crazy if that was a thing, though.
I mean, you want to fix your camera, you're kind of low on the.
I thought I had fixed it. I don't know if you guys are growing taller or like what
No,
happened to my
no, no.
camera. Okay, maybe I'll fix it. I'll be back. One second.
I mean, hey, what can you do? It's all
So
good.
wait,
It's all
how
good.
is the market today? Let's
Dude, the
see.
market's great. I
You
told
making
you.
money
I told you we
today?
had that down day, and like the Bears are going to get trapped, and then the next day we had like a modest, and then today it's just like rocket shipping. I'm like, okay, we like this. We like this. The bear trap worked.
Hey, is it someone's birthday today? Stock Jock, happy
The
birthday!
stock jock. Is it actually Stock Jock's birthday? Or are you guys trolling him?
Oh, that's why the
I
market's
feel like
up.
Darks is trolling with Stock Jock.
That's why the market's up.
That
Someone's
is
birthday. It's a good luck charm.
yes. Either way, if it is your birthday, he's joking. I knew it, Darks. I know you now. I knew it. I can tell when he's joking at this point. Trolling Stock
welcome.
Jock.
Welcome back to
All right,
the
Oral
meeting
is
stream.
asking. We have a question here. Oral is asking, how do you get the live stream of the conference? So, Jason, you want to demonstrate?
On which side? What are you talking about? Through stream?
Oh, we have a
StreamYard or what?
comment.
Probably the conference call, right? The earnings
Yeah,
conference call for Take Two.
Oh, okay, yeah. We can demonstrate that. I can
Yeah,
pull up
show
the
the
earnings
earnings
calendar.
calendar.
Yeah. All right, let me pull this up real quick, and we can demonstrate it for you guys. You guys did know we actually launched our earnings calendar here recently, and we've made some new updates, and we're continuing making updates to it. It's even better now than it was the day it came out, and that will continue to be the case, which is awesome. A lot of places make you pay for these kind of things, but here at Stocks we do things different. We love the retail trader. We don't want to make you guys pay a bunch of money for some tools when you guys can use them free here. So the way you get to the earnings calendar is at the very top up here, where you'll see, obviously you have your cash out here. You can do your profile. You can see your referrals. When you go to earnings calendar right here, though, click on the earnings calendar, and then you'll see all earnings right here. Right now, you're not seeing, if you click on show small and mid caps, you'll see a lot more stocks, obviously, come down. So those are obviously your small and mid cap stocks. But if you want to look at your larger cap stocks, they'll be here automatically, because obviously I know a lot of people, trade in, more of the larger stocks. But there's tons of people that do small and mid cap stocks as well. You can see pretty much any stock that has earnings. So let's just say today, obviously, we're talking about good old Take Two with GTA. I know a lot of people are waiting to see if they're going to mention something about, obviously about GTA. As I know a lot of people. I've seen a lot of chatter today talking about that. So maybe they will talk about it. Well, let's just right now. Obviously, we have their past earnings, so you can see their past earnings right here. You can see it with if they obviously beat EPS, if they beat revenue. You can see the reported and the expected that was there. You can also see down here in the chart. You can also kind of tell, like, do they usually hit targets or are they usually under? You can also see the revenue. Are they hitting revenue targets? Or are they coming under? That's a cool thing we've obviously added as well. And if you want to listen to earnings calls, and this will be a thing as well, once the new one's up, you'll see it. But right now we have the past one, and you'll see everything, and obviously it'll read right through it.
Yeah, that's a new feature. I think
this is a new feature too right here that obviously allows you guys to if you guys just want to obviously read along as they're talking, because sometimes it's kind of hard to understand. So you guys can just read along yourself. It'll give it the whole thing will go all the way down. Let's just say you skip here. Obviously it's already here, and you can just click on a word, and it starts right up to where that word's at. Right. So if you guys want to just say you're like, I'm going to start at support. And there it goes. It starts right at support. This will continue to be something bigger and bigger and bigger, and we'll add more and more features to it. So, like I said, if you guys have any issues with this, let us know, because again, we're still in alpha mode. So if anybody has any issues, just let us know. We can always, we can throw somebody on it to get it fixed. But yeah, this is something that's super awesome that nobody else is, giving out for free. You guys can use it for free here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me give a rundown really quick also on making predictions. I do know we have a lot of people that are brand new here. Or again, if you're watching it from YouTube or if you're watching from Twitter right now or any other place, come on over to stocks.com. At the bottom down here, it obviously says it as well at the bottom of the screen there. But you come on over to stocks.com, sign up. It literally takes you a minute to make an account. And from there, you'll also have tickets. To make a prediction, though, all you got to do is come down here to make predictions. So make sure you don't type in the chat. I've seen a few people earlier typing it in chat. Make sure not to hit make prediction. Let's just say you're bullish on the day, because I honestly think they're going to be decent. So let's just say you want to go 142, and you click on that. Boom. See, confetti falls. You'll also confirm it in the chat. Obviously, if you don't see in the chat, it might not have went through, but we haven't had the issue yet. But hey, something always could happen. But like I said, to make a prediction, super, super easy. To get extra tickets, though, all you got to do is come down here. One way to do this, and to get unlimited tickets, is referral codes. Make sure you guys are actually, getting, legit signups. If people are making fake accounts, you're going to get, those accounts are going to get blacklisted anyway. So it's kind of just a waste of your time. You guys can enter as many times as you want. You don't have to enter just once. Let's say you have 10 tickets. You could use all 10 tickets on today and play the up and the down, and hopefully you obviously come out on top. But yeah, you get 5 extra tickets for every time somebody signs up using your referral link. Also, you can enable your notifications if you're new and haven't done that yet. You got your daily login streaks right here. Obviously, I already did my daily login streak, but every day you're obviously continually logged in. You can claim extra tickets just by being in. And once you get to day 8, it'll just revert back to day 1 again, pretty much. And from there, you can follow us on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube. And again, at the bottom, refer friends. Refer friends is the easiest way, because you get 5 free tickets each time, and it's unlimited. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, let us know in the chat. We can always help out there as well. All right. Let's
Sweet. Thank you for that, Jason.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a question if we're going to actually live stream the earnings call. Let me see what time they are going to do the earnings call.
Yeah, I don't know what time exactly they're doing the earnings call either, because sometimes, obviously, I know all is that how it goes. Sometimes they'll do earnings calls so far after,
Yeah, so it seems like the call is at 1:30 p.m. Pacific, so 4:30. No, yeah,
it'd be 4:30 Eastern.
4:30 Eastern.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah, so we can at the end of the stream, we can just for the first time try it, but I don't think we're going to listen to the whole thing here. We try and stream for 1 hour, and it doesn't always line up with when the actual earnings calls are.
No, 100%. Yep.
But you can listen to it. And
eventually we'll have a lot of people doing earnings calls too on here, so it won't just be us streaming. So eventually we'll be having this. Obviously, we have a lot of content creators on that are streaming as well. Our stream usually is from 3:30 to 4:30 Eastern, and 12:30 to 1:30 Pacific time. every day. But eventually, like I said, starting in a few weeks here, we'll have tons and tons of content creators that are streaming also. So it won't just be us only streaming. Obviously, ours is for the game show. Then everybody else's will be for their own time, obviously growing their platforms. Let's see. I actually want to start this off today. Did you guys, I know you guys probably like bought into a little bit yesterday, or maybe like here recently on, or maybe you already had Eli Lilly, but today they rocketed like a rocket ship. I don't know if you guys seen it, but Zepbound, it's coming inbound. That's for sure. So with Zepbound, obviously we'll talk about, Gilead in a little bit too. Gilead Sciences with their own, version of it. I honestly think that should probably take off as well. But Zepbound did really, really good, especially with the hikes on their guidance for sales for Zepbound. So I don't know if you guys have ever invested in or have any investments in Eli Lilly or ever thought about it, but yeah, they did so great
because of their weight loss.
Yep,
drug?
Zepbound. Yeah, it's the weight loss one for obesity. Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, I don't know whether to be happy that Americans are losing weight or to be sad that we need an injection a week to urge to eat like
crazy. It is kind of crazy to think about that. It's like, look, you figure like it's kind of hard to talk about it. Dude. I get there's like some people out there, like obviously you're addicted to a certain thing, but also like, like you figure like a lot of people wouldn't need like a medicine to make them not go eat. It's like, hey, look, let's just say, get your mind like, in a straight thing. Because again, at the end of the day, my impression of it is once they start taking this, like when can they stop? And if they stop, do they just go back to like eating like crazy again? Or at that point, because at the end of the day, the way I look at it, at least, it's like, okay, that's not really, the medicine is just like covering the issue. Yeah. But once you stop taking said medicine, the issue is not covered anymore. So does that mean that your eating cravings come back like crazy, or is it like
and it gets much worse? You put on a lot more weight.
That's what I'm thinking.
Your body is in this like state of like starvation, and so anything you eat literally turns into fat, and so you've lost all this muscle on the way down. You've lost some fat too, of course, but you've lost a ton of muscle on the way down. But then the moment you stop taking it, everything you put on is like fat, and so you actually become fatter, if that makes sense.
No, that's why I was getting out of it too. It's just like a weird thing. Like I said, and again, I'm glad that there's people out there that are like obviously like maybe that are super, super obese, that maybe this right here could be a thing that gets them from not having to do like a, gastric bypass surgery or something. I think that's kind of cool in that end, because again, that can lower risk, because obviously, gastric bypass is like crazy dangerous anyway. But it's like, to me, it's like, okay, like once, are they forever going to be on this drug like the rest of their life? Or, you know what I mean? Or is it something, again, like I said, are they going to come out with like eventually having like some sort of maybe like a pill, or you're not having to like inject yourself 24/7? I don't know. Like I said, for me, I think it makes great sense for people that are heavily obese, but I feel like people that aren't heavily obese are also going to be taking this when they really shouldn't be taking it.
They really shouldn't. I mean, I live in Newport Beach in California, and I swear to you, half the housewives here are on this stuff.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that of it.
They are thin as hell.
Wait, what is it called?
Yeah, Zepbound is Eli Lilly. There's a bunch of them, but Zepbound is Eli Lilly's at least.
Yeah. This is the South Park episode.
Yes, exactly. The South Park episode. That shit was wild.
Half the housewives are on this, and they don't need to be on this. It makes no sense, but yeah.
Well, I've known somebody that tried it that was already like, they weren't like, maybe they were like overweight, but it wasn't like overweight, like where you're like looking at it like, oh my God, kind of overweight. Yeah. It was more just like maybe they had like, maybe they're like 30 or 40 pounds over like their ideal weight. I'm like, do you really like need to take something that like that to like, and they're like, well, I'm just going to take it for a little while until I'm like, what does that like fix any, like, I just don't get how that gets you out working out and those kind of things. Right. Or like maybe stop eating as much as you were at certain times of the day, especially like right before bed. There's like a lot of people love to just eat a ton of food right before bed, like the worst time ever to eat. So I just don't know if that's going to fix those. But at the end of the day, I mean, I guess it's working out for Eli Lilly and, in all those, I guess, companies out there that are doing, something like Zepbound.
Yeah. All right. Should we talk about Take-Two?
Yeah, let's talk about Take-Two. I just had to like get that out there because I thought it was wild how much it like shot up.
because it's a large company to shoot up.
No, it's a
10%
massive
is
company.
huge.
They were like 10% on it. I'm like, geez, people are really going hard.
All right, guys, we have almost 12 minutes remaining, 13 minutes.
12 minutes, guys. 12 minutes. Everybody, make sure you get your predictions in. We got 12 minutes left. Like I said before, make sure you goes down, hit on. There's a big yellow button there with obviously black lettering. It says make prediction. Make sure to type it in there and don't put it in the chat because it won't count. And if you don't have any more tickets, there's other things you can do to get tickets. So
yeah, share your link. That's how you get more tickets.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the easiest way is just sharing your link everywhere.
Yeah.
Welcome to America. Shots or we have a pill. I mean, honestly, you're not wrong though, Brian. You're not wrong.
Pun intended for shots.
Yeah. Oh God. But yeah, let's switch over to Take Two. Obviously, since that is the stock today, I know there's a lot of people out there that either one have Take Two or two they've swung trade Take Two a lot. Yeah. Because it is one of those stocks. Like over the years, it has been like a good swing trade stock. Because it does have its ups and then it has its down periods. Like obviously, a lot of people are looking forward to obviously GTA 6. So a lot of people are, right now, like on the ups and ups for Take Two. They do have other games out there that are, big as well. But, GTA is definitely their, biggest one that's under them. But at the end of the day, expectations right now, I think, analysts have them right now for revenue expectations of a 3.4%, beat over last quarter's upside. Reporting revenue somewhere around like 1.4 billion. But that is actually down 3.2%. But they also, had another game came out last year at the same time. So that's actually kind of understandable on that end. But overall, it says like, obviously they're looking at more of like a weak quarter this quarter compared to, last quarter at least, which was during last quarter's, I think earnings were during like the Christmas, era where tons of people are buying shit. So I think that's kind of probably, normal on that end. I think right now, again, I think the biggest thing people are looking forward to is GTA. Now they do make a lot of money though, outside of like, regular video games with, their more, mobile game sector that they've been picking up more and more and more and more of. That's kind of catapulted certain stuff.
Yeah, so it seems like 50% is mobile, 40% is console, and 10% is PC.
Yep. Their mobile side's been doing pretty decent.
That's all Zynga, right?
Yeah, Zynga, yeah.
Okay.
That's their mobile side. They've been picking up, and I think they're looking to pick up a few more, either I think later this year or first of next year, through the Zynga side of things.
No wonder this is so stable. Otherwise, you would not see this kind of stable revenue for a company that's biggest title is like once every 10 years,
Yeah. People pay a lot of money in that title still. It's been out for 10 years. It's wild.
Casino is printing.
It's still prints. So, but at the end of the day, like I said, I think when it comes to mobile games, man, it's just like it's a whole nother era of like bringing in money compared to like a console or a PC game. Like mobile games are just crazy when it comes to bringing in revenue.
So, big question is when is GTA coming out?
Nick, I think isn't GTA coming out next year? I'm pretty sure it's 2025. I don't know exactly which quarter in 2025. Somebody in chat probably knows. But at the end of the day, it's like it's so far out for me. I'm like, is it not? It could still get pushed. I mean, you know what I mean? They could push it another few months.
If you look at the history of these like really mega AAA projects, right? Like GTA, but also like Cyberpunk, what they just went through, like it's Red Interactive, right? The Cyberpunk's publisher.
Yes, Cyberpunk got pushed out way too soon. Like,
so
that thing wasn't even a finished game.
Yeah, but I think it's not necessarily a publisher problem. It's these games have gotten so massive and so complicated that I think it's very hard to push out a polished game 100% done on day one. And almost every single release you see in the last 5 years of such a massive game has been shitty at launch. Like Halo went through this, like all 100%. The men go through this, right? Where it's really hyped, they launch it, and then it's like a big disappointment. But most of these studios actually do right by the players, and they spend the next year or two really fixing, polishing, debugging. And so the game really like starts to shine a year or two after launch.
Yeah, no, exactly. I agree with
right?
that.
And so I wonder if GTA is going to go through that same cycle. And if yes, we're probably looking at 2029 or 2028 by the time it actually is polished. Actually, no, 2020. Sorry, where are we? 4. So maybe like 2026 is or 7 by the time they launch it and polish it. Now they're probably
Yeah.
going to be getting very good at microtransactions just with what they've done with GTA 6.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
They'll add on to their
Yeah.
microtransactions they're already doing for
So
sure.
they'll probably do a great job with that. But I think it's further out. My point is, I think it's further out than people think, because even if they launch in time, it's
Yeah.
going to take a year of polish before the game is in a good state.
Yeah. No, I could see that too. Yeah. Half Skill says fall of 2025. Yeah. So yeah, I'm guessing they probably have it scheduled for like a September, October style, like a release, like a lot of other AAA games. If I had to guess, I'm going to say like October. Sure. But I think overall, I feel like that usually with GTA, it comes out, it's still great. I still think GTA is going to come out good. They usually do build on to a lot of stuff though over the first like few years anyway, and they even continue to release new like things, whatever it may be. Like obviously, the RP community is like massive in GTA now. It's probably was for a while there. It was like one of the most watched things on GTA was the RP side of things. I obviously would see that probably still being the case once GTA 6 comes out, like past the story play. But I think RP is probably what keeps that game going so well, because there's so many people that play the RP and there's servers are massive. I mean, there's people like waiting in queues for like hours to get into an RP to play a cop in GTA and pull people over or be a medical nurse or whatever it may be. Like it's crazy how full it goes there. But yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, Take-Two is just one of those stocks that they have so much under them, and they hold steady for the most part. Like there's definitely areas like where they're usually, you can definitely tell like when they're down, like when it comes to certain stuff. But I think overall, like I said, like a Q4 is usually around Q3, Q4 is usually their best quarters. But overall, like I said, they just have so many games, and the mobile side is continuing to grow. That I honestly kind of see this stock continue to rise, but we're definitely going to have falls here and there too, because again, it's just one of those stocks.
Yeah, so I'm looking
I would also check Murthy, YouTube. I think some games are like bigger on certain platforms than others.
Yeah,
so, like Twitch may not be the final arbiter. Like mobile games, I think are like really big on Facebook, for example.
Oh, Facebook's mobile game section is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So many people watch mobile games on Facebook. It's crazy. YouTube's like so weird to get into like the live streams, but because you have to like actually click on live, and then they have like it's so spread out and so sporadic. Yeah. They definitely need to fix like their live side of things. I think they could, and maybe they're not really trying to compete with like a Twitch anyway. Maybe it's like, it's here, this is a tool you could use to go live on. But yeah, they could make it easier to see live streams.
I mean, look at this. I searched for GTA and like there's Israeli secret weapons.
You get all kinds of stuff, dude.
What's going on here?
Tons of weird stuff.
What is going on here?
Yeah.
What, this is in GTA? What's this?
No, I don't think so. I think this is like
I think
maybe it is in GTA.
I wonder if it's another one. There's a couple ones that you can like, people like reenact stuff all the time, make it look like kind of real when it's really not. It's actually like a game. Arma 6 or Arma, one of the Arma games is like that too. A lot of people use Arma. It's a PC game to do a lot of this kind of stuff as well.
Wow.
And then they just play it like this over and over again.
Crazy.
Try to get people to click on it.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, guys, we got 4 minutes to get your bids in. 4 minutes to get bids in. So make sure you guys hit make prediction at the bottom there. Get your predictions in right now before. Remember, guys, there's also like, let's just say multiple people make the same prediction. Whoever makes that prediction first will come before you, obviously. That is the name of the game. So that's how it works as well. So make sure you guys are getting your predictions in. And at the end of the day, these are companies that are doing earnings. So the stock price right now isn't really probably going to be predictive of what the stock price is going to be in 30 minutes when we take the stock price. And so that's a whole thing in its own right. So it kind of happened yesterday though. Like every once in a blue moon, you have a stock that's kind of flat, but most of the time you're going to have a stock that moves. This stock right here, I feel like it's probably going to move pretty decently. Whether it's 10% to the upside, 10% to the downside, I have no idea which way it's going to go. But like I said, to me, it's also one of those things is like how much are they talking up GTA 6 on the conference call too? That could be another thing that kind of rises people's expectations. But yeah, we'll see.
Can someone explain to me how these guys are losing money? Like,
well, they spend a lot. They spend a lot.
They lost $1.1 billion in 2023.
Yeah.
How?
Wasteful spending. We'll put it at that. They definitely waste a lot of money though. They're one of the they're that typical, company, especially on the gaming side of things and entertainment side of things, that just loves to just spend money. And some of it you're just thinking in your head, like, why the hell they spend much money on that thing? Like, that's not the stupidest thing ever. But yeah, it's definitely one of those stocks where I don't get how they spend that much money.
Wow, look at this. They bought Zynga for 12 billion. Yep. Ali, remember when Zynga went public around like 10 or 12 billion? And and this was in what, like 2011, 2012, right after the Facebook platform, right? A few years after. And so they basically spent 10 years going nowhere in terms of revenue. And then they got bought out. So like, it's quite humbling to think that even though the mobile boom happened in gaming during that time, and the revenues probably went to the top and right, Zynga still enterprise value remained flat for 10 years.
Before all it was doing was growing into the valuation.
Yep. Yeah, they just bought Gearbox this year too, which I still think the Gearbox still wasn't the best still in the world. Like you get some, I guess, good franchises there, like, obviously, but I mean, overall, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it was, to me at least, it probably wasn't worth 460 mil. But hey, to each their own. Hopefully, over time, they get their money back on that. But that's the way it goes sometimes too. But yeah, Gearbox is an old stable that's been around for a long time.
Yeah. I
remember. It was definitely run into the ground too. Honestly, when it comes to spending.
Is Take-Two, especially with the Zynga acquisition, is Take-Two the largest publicly listed video game company in the world? I mean, the other one is Activision Blizzard, which is now part of Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, the other one would be EA. How much is EA at? Let's look.
Let's take a look. I think it's either. I was going to say either EA or it's Take-Two one, because again,
EA is a little bit bigger. Here's EA. EA is at 38 billion. Take-Two, I think, is at 22 billion.
Okay, yeah. So EA's different. I was going to say, like, EA is definitely a massive platform of its own.
Yeah, Blizzard is off. Who else would come close?
Trying to think too. Yeah, because Activision's on that side now, so that doesn't really matter either.
Who else?
Less than a minute. Spam your prediction.
Go.
Let's get your predictions in, guys. Hurry up.
We're at 1940 something.
Yep, almost 1950. Everybody get your bids in. Get your bids in.
Is this only 2 billion, or is this just a subsidiary or something? Maybe they're live in France or something, some French exchange.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I don't think that. I think Ubisoft's worth a lot more than that.
Yeah, I think so. Holy shit, guys. Look at the market. It's been on a tear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Everything is up today.
The biggest thing that helped out the markets today too was obviously the U.S. weekly jobs claims, came in lower than expected too. So it definitely helped out today. Calm some fears in the market, and yeah.
How's my constant depression doing, Celsius?
That's my constant. It had to be up today, right? Celsius has to be up today. There's no way.
Okay, we just closed predictions, guys. Wow, we didn't even notice it.
Yep, We closed. Let's see, 39. It's up 19. It's up 19 cents. Let's go. Give us some claps. You got to get that meme out where we're poking it with a stick. Like every
did you guys see the meme yesterday? The meme of the day with the Olympics, like someone eating medals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That chick's like,
yeah.
wait a second, we're supposed to eat the medal. She's like,
He's like, "Why are you eating medals? Is that what they do
yeah,
here?"
yeah.
Like, okay, I'll eat it.
That had me cackling, bro. I was like, oh my god. Who posted that anyway? That stuff was hilarious. Was that you? Was that Murdy? Oh yeah, Murdy posted it. Yeah,
Okay, let me.
that
I'll
stuff
pull
was
it up
so
here.
funny. Like she's
So
just
cute.
so confused too. Like when they step on the box together, she's like, "Are we supposed to step up on the main box?" Stuff there, like super slow.
I feel the winners of this Olympics are really the meme people, right? Like,
Yeah,
if they're
that
all
right there was
winning
perfect.
sponsorships.
Yeah,
Okay, here's the video. Cute.
so young, but yeah, that was it was honestly adorable because she was just like she's like, I don't know what we're doing, but I'm gonna follow whatever they're doing. Especially
guys
her
know-
face when she looked up and they had it in their mouth.
Do you know why they bite the medals?
I have no idea.
So in the old days, when you got a gold coin, you bit it to see
Yeah.
because
Okay.
the gold is soft, so you can like make a dent on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's for a few thousand years, people have been used to biting gold to see if it's really gold.
Yeah.
Now, Olympic medals are not made out of gold
Yeah.
anymore. In the 1920s, they stopped the practice, and so, but that's why they bite the medal.
Nice.
Now, I don't know why the silver one is biting silver and the bronze is biting bronze, because
She was just fighting because they were both fighting. She didn't know what the hell was going on. Oh man,
Guys, just looking at the tickers, Palantir is up 11%.
Yes,
today.
yes, it is. I've been watching.
Eli Lilly, we talked about earlier. MicroStrategy, the Bitcoin guys, are up 9%.
Yep.
SoundHound AI, I don't know, I have no idea what this company
Yeah,
is. but-
SoundHound is another one that's I love because I think it's the next thing beside Palantir, but it's in a different area of AI, if that makes sense.
That's up 21%.
Yeah.
During market, 3% after hours.
Bitcoin is up 8% today.
Yeah, the market just doesn't
Back
care.
at
We're like,
60.
yo,
What is the
Yeah.
price today?
It's at
60,
69.3.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought a certain someone said we're going straight down.
Yeah, just an announcement for people who are trying to scam the system here at Stonks. And today we banned a few dozen accounts, maybe closer to 50. Someone had made 50 emails,
Yeah.
50 phone numbers, and tried to farm the system. You have been blocked and your winnings have been removed. And so don't do it. You're just wasting your time.
Yeah,
We
literally
do
wasting your
verify.
time.
We do verify accounts. And so because it's not fair for people who are playing properly as
Clearly,
well.
yeah,
If
exactly.
you're,
Mhm.
then you only have one or two entries, and then you're at a major disadvantage with someone who's trying to scam the system. So while
Yep.
this is all in good fun, we're just giving money away to get the hype going for Stonks and to help you beta test the platform. But cheating is not cool, and you will be blocked. And we did block a bunch of accounts, which seems
Yeah.
kind of funny to like. We're covering gaming today, and in gaming, I feel like it's a very
Yeah, it really is.
with cheaters, and so yeah, today is
Very fitting on the day. Now, like I said, it doesn't even make sense to make multiple accounts, honestly, anyway, because you can have unlimited tickets and enter unlimited times. So like on the one account. So to me, it's like, okay, like it doesn't even make sense. I could see somebody making maybe they made two, but man, like somebody making like 50 of them or like even 20 is ridiculous. And at the end of the day, like I said, we have a system that catches it anyway. It's just going to blacklist you. So it's pretty simple. Yeah, TOS, exactly, Eddie. TOS. Get out of here. But it definitely doesn't make it right for anybody else that only has one account and is using the one account method.
Mhm.
Which again, like I said, you can enter as many times as you want to. So the way we look at it is, hey, look, play fair, don't cheat anybody else out of things. And if you do try to cheat, the system's just going to blacklist the account anyway after a little bit. So it's not like you're going to get any earnings anyway off that way.
Yeah. And you wasted a lot of time and energy because
Exactly.
You spend all this time and energy winning, and then oops. So don't do it.
Mhm.
You may think you're winning, but we know.
Yeah.
Are you winning, son?
Are you really winning?
It's like that emo where you like the guy's like fishing with $1. You almost had it.
Okay, earnings are out. Let's see.
Let's see. Let's go. Earnings.
Present. Here we go.
Where do earnings drop the fastest? That should be stocks.
It should be. Eventually, it's going to be. Eventually, it's going to be 100% dropping earnings through stocks. Let's go.
Would you guys
all right.
like it if we actually interviewed CEOs here at Stonks? So, whoever's reporting earnings, if their CEOs actually came on Stonks and you could ask them questions. What do you think of that?
I think that'd be sick. I would love to, we obviously get content creators. I'd love to like interview people too. So like I said, I know people in chat would love to ask questions to different companies, CEOs, or even, it could be other higher ups as well, whether it be a CFO or whoever it may be. But I think a lot of people would love to, ask different higher ups some of these questions, especially if they're investing in those companies. Which is awesome. Our earnings data is usually 10 minutes delayed. Oliver says, let's go. All right, guys. All right. Well, it looks like, Take-Two is doing decent in the aftermarket already. So what, up $2?
Flatter. I don't know. We need to come up with stocks that don't move after earnings. Like we need to come up with a name for them.
Limp. How about limp?
Yeah, limp.
It's a limp stock.
Yeah, limp stock.
Limp.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Limp
stocks. I was trying to think. There's like another stock. I have to look it up. I think there's a stock. I don't know if they did earnings today or like when they do earnings. I think it's sometime today. It's called Comstock. Have you ever heard of it?
Wait, are you serious?
No, seriously. It's called Comstock, and the symbol is called load.
Oh my god!
I swear to God,
unbelievable.
I swear they did.
Search for it, Murthy.
Yeah, I swear, CUM stock, and then their symbol. It makes me laugh. Like everything I ever think about it, I'm like,
LOA,
real. Like whoever owns that company, yeah, it's Comstock, COME. So that's it. I thought it was CUM. Either way, COME. It's COME, and the thing's like load. I'm pretty sure it might be a little bit different, but we'll see it.
Okay, we'll find it.
Yeah, there is one. I think it's not on Yahoo Finance, but it's like listed in Brazil or something.
Is it Brazil? I just knew they're doing earnings.
It's BCBA Sociedad Comercial del Plata.
Yeah, it's load.
Argentina. It's in Argentina.
Yeah. Yeah, it's LOTE. Like every time I see that, I'm just like, this can't be serious. Are you kidding me?
There's another funny one. Meet Kevin has an ETF.
Oh yeah, PP.
PP, yeah. Search for PP.
Yeah.
Like PP. The two letters P and P. PP. Small PP, big PP. See, that's that's US.
Okay, 45 million.
Oh, it's grown.
What is he invested?
It used to be 17. It's grown quite a bit. Yeah, that's like around 40 is where he will break even on this thing.
What does he invest in?
All the research he talks about on his stream.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm guessing probably different thing. Especially, I'm guessing Tesla for sure.
Expense ratio.
Expense ratio is fine. It's not super high. Look at the 1 year or 5 year.
Oh.
That is the 1 year.
Nice. William says that load is in America. LODE was in America too.
Yeah, here we go. Lord Comstock.
Yeah, see, I told you. Like that's the wildest one I've ever seen. And it's worth like nothing, honestly. But it was a meme stock for a while, just I think because of its name. But man, yeah, see that? Look at that. Back in 2020.
We're in the wrong business.
Yeah, literally. Like whoever's like, okay, we're naming ours, obviously just Comstock, and then load as it's just like, who thinks of this? But I mean, it had to be.
Can we buy this and like just rename it to Stonks? And it'll become the Stonks Lord Comstock.
Yeah. Get out of here, dude. Oh my god, man. It's just the wildest thing. Everything the only reason I thought of it because I don't know how I even thought of it, honestly. We were talking about something and it popped in my head. I thought I saw it on the earnings calendar on Stonks earlier.
I just want to say chat is like 10 times more active with the new emotes.
Oh yeah.
So
100%.
shout out to Brendan and the dev team for putting the new emotes in. I'm not sure
The
who else
emotes are
helped
great.
William.
Yeah, I think Brendan did this work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tastefully done, man. You picked the right emotes. I see. This is fine, perfect. I see all the best ones. How did you pick the ones you did, Brendan? If you're watching,
Gonna guess he probably. If I had to guess, I'm gonna guess he picked the top like whatever ones were used on like maybe Better TV or something like that. I'm guessing, but I'm not 100% sure. That's what I probably would have did. But Twitch Better TV. Okay, William says yeah. Twitch better Twitch.
Okay, I think our take two might be a limp stock, guys.
It might be. It might be the limp.
are we sure earnings are out? Can we pull up the earnings?
I'm
Did
seeing
they come out
on
earlier?
Stonks. I'm not seeing them on Stonks earnings calendar yet. So Oliver, do you
Stonks
know?
and Yahoo Finance. It usually shows up on like Twitter or news first, and then eventually the IR website. Let me see. Take two IR. Let's see. La la la.
Close your door if you can. There's background noise.
Sure. Yeah, I'll mute.
The littles.
The littles.
Yep. Let's see. Better TV. Yep. Oh man. Well, I guess we'll see if it moves or not. I don't know. Like I said.
Yeah, it's out. It's on the IR website. They're
Oh,
calling it Q1. They're somehow calling it Q1 2025. I don't know why. We're in 24.
Q1.
Yeah.
What?
It must be like some weird fiscal year bullshit.
Come on.
Hey, you want to share your screen, Ali?
No wonder they spent
Yeah,
so much
sure.
money. They probably spent like a couple billion just trying to get their stuff accurately organized. They're like, here's Q1 2025. Oh, sheesh. Like now is the time.
Yeah, I guess we don't have the video. The
Oh,
audio.
okay. Hold on. Yeah, it loaded a new window. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Let me share again.
That makes sense.
Share window. Okay. All right. What do you guys see?
Yep. Kevin pricing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. You see the PDF?
Yes, I do now.
Zoom in.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to zoom it for sure.
Yeah, keep zooming. Some of us are using the right side.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm gonna mute also so you guys can talk through.
No, you're
this.
fine. You're good. Mute away. Let's see, 1.22.
Okay. Take Two Interactive, 1.22 billion net bookings. Yeah, it's flat, slightly down from last quarter.
I think it's actually very in line with what people were saying too. Like it's supposed to be like down like 3% compared to last quarter.
Yeah, so why isn't the stock down 20%?
That's what I want to know. I guess it's such a good day today that people are like, we just don't care, right? Okay, let's just be honest, guys. Anybody in chat, we know if this would have been a Monday, if this would have been happening Monday, the stock would be down at least 15%. At least if this would have happened on Monday. Like, there's no way. But since the stocks market's up today, it's like the market's like, we don't care. We just don't care.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you didn't beat your earnings by 20%. Oh, we're not gonna destroy you.
We just don't care. Oh man, I thought there was going to be like either like a 5 to 10% move to the upside or downside.
Limp.
It's a limp. It's gone limp on us.
We need an emote for limp. Brendan, we need an emote for limp.
Yes, we do. We need
We need like a shriveled eggplant.
Yeah. Then for like stocks that are really exploding, we need like a little Viagra pill.
Yeah.
That'd be wild. Yeah. We should have went with Comstock for this stock of the day.
It's okay, Eddie. I'll tell him I'm headed to the office after this, so I'll see him.
Oh man.
Excuse me.
You knew you bid too low. I honestly thought, I guess I didn't think about like them having like on par earnings or slightly under on par and like the stock not moving. But I guess with the market being so happy and joyous today, nobody wants to like have any red pain at all.
This is the problem, guys. Can you see my screen?
Oh, I can see it. Believe me.
Yeah.
No, look at this. This is the problem, right? Under everyone's number of years,
Yeah.
this is the problem. It's gone limp.
Wait, hold on. Just
Oh
stay
yeah,
on.
look at that. That's why
17,
they've had the
20.
same guys forever, and they're not innovating, doing shit.
Yeah. I mean, look at the 17 years, 17 years, 20 years, 19. This is the problem.
Yeah. No, that's
And
100% the
none
problem.
of
The
them
only
look
thing
like
they
game
did,
developers. None of these
yeah.
four.
They were
Like-
too well dressed.
Yeah, they're too. Where's the t-shirt? Where's the long hair? Where's the
yeah. Where's
you
the
know,
crazy
Matt-
guy? That's what I want to know. Where's he at?
Who are these idiots running the company?
Where's the mad scientist?
These
Come
look
on.
like corporate schmucks.
Yeah, exactly. They probably talk like it too. Wait till. Well, I know they do because I've
Wait
heard
till the
some of their
earnings
calls
call.
before. It's like, hey, look, we got all these cool games. Like the only thing you guys did decent and like it's kind of propped you guys up was buying Zynga, because that's what brings in most of your income.
NBA 2K, man, the microtransactions are evil on there.
Yeah, they are pretty bad. Yeah, it honestly is pretty crazy. I love how it does this. It's like over 200 million units sold. Yeah, it's been out for fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
I love how they think that's like a masterpiece. Like that game just came out like a year and a half ago.
Look at their financials here. Come on.
Yeah, the last Borderlands was not great. So that was the reason why I thought them buying out Gearbox was a terrible thing. I thought it was a waste of money. At least they could have got it cheaper.
Look at that, Zynga. Big jump at Zynga. Oh, sorry.
Yes,
You need to run.
they should have continued buying. I know
no.
they're supposed to again
you can
eventually,
keep going.
but they should have continued buying them. just go after all the mobile gamers. Like they're the ones bringing in all the income anyway.
Share your screen, Ali. Yeah, we want to see your screen. Just I'll mute you if you're not talking.
Yeah, you're good. Oh man,
Okay.
yeah, that's quite the jump with Zynga there though.
I wish they didn't use terminology like this. Reflects a transformative combination with Zynga. Like, really, do you have to use big words like that?
Yes, because it makes it sound better in the corporate America.
To me, I translate that to we'd be fucked without Zynga.
Yeah, literally, that's literally what it is. We would be. You see that hump there? You see that from fiscal year, 2021, the downside of 2022. That would have continued if we didn't buy Zynga.
Yeah, why can't they use regular language like that?
Well, the Borderlands movie is so bad, William. I think it had like a 2% on Rotten Tomato. It was.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to make a movie out of a franchise like that, you better do a good job, or else the fans are going to kill you.
They did it, dude. Yeah, you should look at some of those reviews. It's hilarious, and it just came out, but man, it's like one of those like all-time bad movies.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't do that. I mean, you can just tell. Like at the end of the day, you guys see what's working. You see mobile games are working for you. Like that's what keeping your business up. Like why not get more mobile games then? I don't know. Like
nobody likes them.
They're out here buying regular
talk
console
about their
games.
mobile games.
Yeah, I mean, people like spend a ton of money on mobile though. At least, like with console gaming, they just bought Gearbox, which is another console. It makes lots of console and lots of PC games. But again, they were already on a big downtrend too. And that's the reason why they bought them out. But I still thought they could have got Gearbox for like probably 100 million under what they paid for it.
Yeah, mobile games is the dirty secret in the industry that like I feel like people who they lead with GTA and they're like, look how awesome we are. We have the greatest game in the world. And really what's funding everything are like shitty microtransactions on mobile games.
Literally, man. And like the mobile gaming, like when it comes to like mobile gaming, like advertisements, I don't know if you guys have seen this, like especially on like Facebook or YouTube, or wherever, it could be anywhere. Like the videos they show for like the advertisements aren't the game you download. It's like way different. It's like it's like a shittier version that was like maybe on like like an Atari or something like that. You're like, what the hell is this? But like, and people download it like crazy and still play the game, so they get hooked on like little microtransactions. Like look at like what is those like Giselle or one of those like where you like kind of match things together. Like so many people spend so much money on those type of games, and all you're doing is just doing this with your fingers, swiping to match red up with red.
This is funny.
Yeah, exactly. It's hilarious, and people are spending like some people have been in like under like thousands of dollars because they wanted to get extra moves to beat one level. I'm like, you guys are wild. But it happens. People get addicted to them.
Ali, can you zoom in?
Yeah, I'm trying to read that too. 4:23.
You know, I would love to have CEOs on Stonks and talk to them in normal people language.
Yeah.
Like what this means, like where is your business, and like get rid of all this like hyperbole like that exists in these PR sort of releases.
I agree with that too.
I think that would be such a breath of fresh air, and people would love to watch that. Just an
Oh, yeah.
honest conversation, you know.
Oh, 100%. They'd rather watch that than, listen to an earnings call where you say a lot of big words that mean nothing. You're just they're just filler words that sound cool, but really don't make any sense when you actually break it down.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you could have said that in like 4 words, but you made that like a 40-word sentence.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So their guidance, yeah, they're like on this right in the middle of guidance. Wow.
Yep. I'm pretty sure they usually play it pretty safe, and they're usually like around earnings, like what they expect. But like I said, it's nothing there. It's like, saying, hey, look, this is going to grow. Like everybody's right now, I guess, is looking for GTA 6 stuff. And then again, I think that's going to be a way for people that maybe want to jump on a train to, swing trade the stock or whatever when GTA 6 comes out. But then after that, what happens, right? Outside of Zynga, what's going to float the boat then?
Do you know where they're based, Take-Two?
I'm not 100% sure. I know at one point, let's see. Honestly, I don't 100% sure. I was going to say Washington State, but
okay.
Yeah.
You know, another feature we should have on Stonks, Oliver, if you're listening, are insider transactions. And so as they're talking, we should have like insider transactions.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
And just see if they're buying or selling their own stock. And if they're selling, we should ask them why they are selling.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. People love to look at like what insiders are doing, right? Especially like CEOs and more of the top people. People love looking at that stuff. It does give you like some insights. And obviously there's some times where people do have to like sell stocks or whatever it may be. But especially when they're dumping like tons and tons of their own, shares, like that's kind of like you're like, not looking good here.
The problem is the lawyers, man, is CEOs are actually pretty scared of going up and just having a free-flowing conversation about their publicly listed company.
Yeah, true.
Because they say something wrong that could be misinterpreted, or that's enough for like some class action lawsuit to show up to say, oh, you misguided us, or like you said this and it ended up being that, or like, you promised this, right? Essentially.
Yeah.
And so people are shit scared. Like,
I mean, at least the stock is doing something.
Yeah. So even on CNBC, like when they go on CNBC, right, for these little 2-minute, 4-minute interviews, they're like usually saying nothing at all.
No, yeah. Like I said, it's word filler. And everything's already been kind of like, especially when they go on those bigger networks, it's just a bunch of stuff they've already kind of agreed to say pretty much. It's nothing outside the box. I mean, it's going up now at least. I guess the computer's like, okay, it's time to buy now. Let's just buy it.
Yeah, I don't know if this is alpha or beta, right? This might just be beta with the rest of the market because it's an update and it's just rising tide, all boats type of thing.
Yep. That is 100% true. Or maybe people are just excited about, GTA 6, but again, that's another year away from now. I don't know. I know they were talking about buying another mobile game, but I can't remember exactly which company it was. I'll have to look into it again.
I would venture to say that the growth in gaming is mostly over at this point, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the same as 2021 growth. I think we're on this downtrend now. Like maybe we have another little uptrend. I don't have no idea, but 2021 was like 2022, I guess, and 2020 were definitely like years that I think you should just take off and not even look at those years.
Generally, I don't know. I would not financial advice here, but just I would not be investing in gaming right now. Because just secular, it just like, sure, you can have one-off hits here and there, but if you're going to buy an index, let's say, of the large gaming companies, there just isn't, like, everyone has a mobile phone. Most people have been burned out with mobile games. it's I just don't see how gaming as a category can double. Like, I just
Oh yeah, doubling. Yeah, that'd be hard to do.
yeah.
I honestly think though, like if there was actually a decent mobile game that comes out that's like super addictive, like I could see it, going up pretty quick. But again, like I said, I don't think you're going to double the numbers that are out there now, though, in terms of, because I just think so many people already have, maybe they play games on their phone or whatever it may be done. I don't think you would see those double from where they're at now, 100%. But I do think there could be a couple like mobile games out there that could, take, storm and be first place or whatever it may be on the App Store, and it gets downloaded a ton and it kind of just blows up. But also some of those games are also few and far between. I think most people nowadays are just, they're making mobile games to maybe hit in the middle, right? And they're not like a massive company. They're usually just like a small team of like 3 to 5 people that are building mobile games. And then those do well because again, they don't have like a massive thing to fund here. But I think the days of like, having a huge team, let's just say 50 to 100 people working, obviously under it. And it's obviously not huge, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of like a mobile game, I think those days are going to be harder to grow up, a company that size.
Yeah, I wouldn't be investing honestly in mobile gaming right now. I think, or even just generally gaming. Yeah, even though I love games, I'm a gamer.
Yep. I have no game stocks, by the way, none, not one.
Yeah, and then you've got like Tencent, right, which is the other big
That's another
behemoth
massive one.
space, and they're just affected with China, and they've bought everything that could have been bought, and yeah,
they bought a ton.
it's just sad, man. Like, gaming is so awesome. I wish like there was a growth vector in gaming that was like, okay, like something we can believe in, but I just don't see it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, I agree with that too. Like, I think, if somebody could, like, again, like make like another, some sort of like MMO type game, RPG type game, that's really, really good and actually listens to the community and doesn't have some weird ass, like super bad microtransactions that ruins the game for everybody, which I think is going to be hard to do because everybody's like, obviously a lot of these companies are super greedy. I think it's the downfall of a lot of games nowadays is it's just so full of microtransactions and it's almost like a pay to win, especially on like MMO RPG type games, that it kind of just deters people from even wanting to play it once they start playing it. So I think that's one bad thing is you have people on like, Twitch or whoever it may be, obviously people out there that aren't streaming either are spending like thousands of dollars on the damn game through microtransactions. And they're like, they're way ahead of everybody else.
Listen, sorry to interrupt you.
Good.
But just since winners are about to be declared, just FYI, we are doing a new payout algorithm today, and so it could work, it could fail. If it fails, we have a backup, and so we're gonna revert to yesterday's payout structure if the new one fails today. So just bear with us. While our devs do their magic, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna revert to yesterday's.
So all in testing, guys. All in testing. We're giving out free money and we're in testing mode. So if something goes bad, just scream at Eddie and Oliver in the chat. But we'll see. Like I said, we are obviously experimenting on different things, and that will continue, especially for these next few weeks, probably next months. There'll be definitely some stuff that, might work perfect. And we're like, yeah, this works great. There might be stuff that doesn't work. And, we revert back to some stuff. It's just, we're all in testing here. You guys are pretty much getting paid to beta test the site at this point, or even alpha test, really. We're so new. So at this point, it's like, there's going to be some stuff like that. Yeah, we've seen a pretty decent spike right there.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, that's some of the other stocks have done less, so this is nice.
Yeah, this is actually pretty decent. 4%. I said like 5 to 10, so I was hoping at least to have something. Anything was better than yesterday's. That's
what's the PE on? Can you go look at the results are here?
Yeah, the results
PE is meaningless because they're losing money.
Never mind.
Oh man.
All right, it's gone into the query is running. The query
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
really
running
know
query right now, guys. Just give it a second.
As you need to optimize this table. Like it's only
Yeah.
2,000 entries. Like it's not like we're showing a million records on each page view. We really should optimize this. People shouldn't have to wait and then scroll and the thing hangs. Like if you scroll, it like will jump or hang, at least for me.
Yeah, no, it does for sure. Definitely optimization would be, work wonders for sure. I agree with that. Oh, here it is. Let's go. This looks
Redwood
better to
Trader.
me, honestly.
Okay, so this is the new algo, the new payout
Oh,
structure.
much better, much better. It's not just the top 3 people getting all the money. This is so much better.
Yep. So people like it.
What do you guys think?
No, I think it's better 100%. Like I said, I think the top 10 people should win the most, and then it kind of like goes down from there anyway. That's the way I obviously look at it. Like first place should be the most, second place, and then third place. The top 10 should definitely be weighted harder than after that. So to me, I like it. As I said, more people can win money without coming in fourth place. Kind of sucks before, because then you won like yesterday was like $1. And then like third place, obviously won. So it's like, I think I like this way better. Way better.
Yeah. Today, instead of like half the people winning something, it's closer to 30%. I think it looks like, or 20,
I think that's what I was going to say
30.
yesterday. Yeah,
And
I agree.
yeah, the lowest amount is $1 today. Do you guys like this better, or would you rather get even less, but like half?
It's 30% winners. Okay, sweet, Eddie. Yeah, I was going to say 25% would be like probably like a good, a good go, but yeah, 30% is fine too. It's not that far off.
Sweet.
Yeah, people are excited. They're like, yeah, I'll take this.
Yeah. I like this. I like this forum a lot better because, like I said, it spreads the wealth around, and it doesn't look so weird where the top 3 are winning all the money, and then like fourth place wins like hardly anything. It's like, man, if I come in top 10, at least, come on, especially if there's a lot of people playing, I feel like that's a lot better.
Yeah, I think the simplest thing to do, Eddie, would be to just cache this query. I don't think we're caching this query. And so if you just run it, cache it, and then this will become a lot simpler.
Yeah.
Oliver is saying that, let's go view the earnings calls. So let's go to earnings calendar.
Oh, yeah. Let's go see the earnings calls, pipe the audio, and let's see the live transcript. I know Oliver did that yesterday. So you'll see like the words getting highlighted based on what they're talking.
Nice.
So is this supposed to be Q4 2024? I don't see it, Oliver. Oh, here we go. Live now.
Q1.
Yeah.
Oliver, we should put this on the top.
Honestly, we should put it at the top. That way people can see it easier.
Call starting now.
Can you guys hear it?
I thought I heard something for a second.
Not yet, no.
Okay, I can hear it. Oh, wait. Here we go.
During the period.
I can hear now.
New monthly bonuses and free outfits inspired by top content creators within the Red Dead community. NBA 2K24 delivered a solid quarter and to date has sold in close to 11 million units. Engagement remains strong, with users playing more frequently and participating in more games compared to NBA 2K23 for the same period last year. The franchise continues to expand its audience through several innovative mobile experiences, including NBA 2K24 My Team, a free-to-play card collecting experience that has been downloaded nearly 3 million times since its launch in February. Moreover, NBA 2K24 Arcade Edition continues to enjoy huge success on Apple Arcade and is consistently a top 2 game on the service. WWE 2K24, which launched at the end of fiscal 2024, has continued to grow its audience and enhance its profitability. Our teams have driven meaningful engagement through the release of several content packs, with more on the way. To date, players have logged 27 million hours of gameplay across more than 200 million matches, featuring a series-high roster of over 300 past and present superstars. On April 4th, 2K and Cat Daddy Games released NFL 2K Playmakers, a new free-to-play mobile title that allows fans to collect NFL player cards and assemble an exciting roster of offensive, defensive, and special teams. We're proud to add NFL 2K Playmakers to our ever-expanding mobile portfolio in partnership with the NFL and the NFL Players Association. On April 26th, 2K and Hangar 13 launched Topspin 2K25, marking the return of our popular tennis franchise after a 13-year hiatus. The title was well received by critics and fans alike, who praised its authentic tennis experience, deep personalization, and legendary venues. 2K is supporting Topspin with a series of center court passes that feature iconic courts, brands, and tournaments. During the period, we added to the caliber of our world-class development teams with our acquisition of Gearbox Entertainment. We're thrilled to welcome Randy Pitchford and his studio to the Take-Two and 2K family. We've identified many potential growth opportunities for the Borderlands series and Gearbox's catalog. In addition, tomorrow marks the box office debut of the star-studded Borderlands feature film from Lionsgate, and we hope that audiences will enjoy experiencing the series' vibrant and character-driven world on the big screen. Zynga delivered another solid quarter, including phenomenal performance at peak. Match Factory is scaling quickly and has established itself as one of Zynga's largest contributors to net bookings. The title is responding well to our investment in user acquisition, reflected in net bookings growth of more than 50% over last quarter. We believe that there are even more growth opportunities ahead as we add new features and updates. Toon Blast delivered strong year-over-year growth for the third consecutive quarter. As the title celebrates its 7th anniversary this month, we're pleased that it has become a top 10 grossing game in the US Apple App Store this quarter, and has achieved $2.1 million.
Can I just chime in while this is going on?
So monotone.
They're literally reading off a statement, but if you look at the chart under this, oh my god, so depressing. A, all the numbers are going down.
And iOS
and
Android devices.
B,
expanding the iconic Star Wars universe with new locations and characters.
Recently, like the last 2 years, there have been much more misses than beats.
Fanfare from the media and audiences around the globe. Players can look forward to additional content.
All of 2023 was a miss.
Yeah.
Our blended monetization efforts and hyper casual are progressing well at Rollic.
I'm going to pause this for a second and just show something to everyone. So if you look here, these are all the companies that are doing a live earning call right now, and you can just listen to it on Stonk. So like Expedia, for example, you can just click Expedia, live now.
All of this reinforces the Vrbo value proposition.
Expedia. How simple was that?
We're also investing in more powerful tools.
Right? Like before you would have to find a login, like
help our supply
phone number,
partners attract the
dial,
travelers
like
they
do this
want.
manually.
Yeah, it was bad.
More hotels are using these tools to fill
That's cool.
their rooms.
Very
And our
easy.
revenue from these products grew over.
You don't even need to be signed in, right? You don't even need to register.
And that's a great win-win.
No, it's free.
Before I turn
But
the
you
call
should
over to Julie,
Right? You got Akamai, you got, I mean, look at how many companies are reporting to them. These are all big companies. Paramount, you got these are all like, I think over $2 or $3 billion in market cap.
Yeah.
10. I think the cutoff is 10. If you go up and click on small cap, you'll see all of
it's
them.
on now.
Click
Yeah.
on
No,
small
actually,
cap.
no, it's doing more. Like, see, I can see the market cap here. So I think we've increased it. So these are,
Okay, maybe it's just listing all by default, or you have that checked.
Now, a lot more pops up when you hit the check, especially on like Fridays.
yeah, Oliver, I think it's showing everything, even though I don't have it popped up. Okay, anyways, but it's in descending order of size. So, you know, you can sort of see.
So this is cool. This is very cool. I would love, just personally, if you click on this, I would love to see like a channel view, almost like the stream, and this just playing by default when you load the page. Rather than the sidebar. I think the sidebar, there's so much information and data that deserves to be like a page. It's on page. Or maybe we reserve the channels for people streaming, and they can pipe this audio in.
That's
TBD.
it. That could definitely work also. Calls live. It ignores the smaller cap.
We'll work on it. Another thing you guys can do is click on CPDF, and so this pulls up.
Oh yeah, the CP. Yeah, it's a good one too.
Financial, the slides, so you don't have to manually go find the slides. And so you've got all their slides here as well, which is pretty cool. Oh, there you go. Now you can see that. So yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Cool. Let's shall we end the stream?
Yeah. We can.
Shout out. I think tomorrow we're doing Ethereum price crypto.
Yes, tomorrow's Ethereum. Tomorrow is crypto day, guys. So we will be here. We'll be talking.
So
we'll
if
talk
you're- yeah.
everything. So
If you're here, just put in a prediction for tomorrow before you leave, just to make sure you don't miss out.
exactly. Tomorrow is Ethereum. I think it just went live, so you can start making predictions now. But yeah, like I said, we'll be live tomorrow. We'll do some crypto. We'll talk some crypto. We'll probably talk everything else in between. So Fridays are always all over the place, and it's fun. So hope to have everybody here tomorrow, hanging out as usual. Like I said, make sure you guys are sharing your referral codes. That way you guys get some extra entries. Tomorrow is obviously always a good day to try to snipe price. So yeah, make sure you guys are sharing.
Here's a tip.
Definitely.
For tomorrow, get your prediction in right now.
Yeah, that's true.
And don't do what Murthy did.
Yeah.
Murthy opened the pop-up and just hit the button.
Yeah.
So it defaulted to the take-two price, I think, because the page hadn't reloaded.
Oh yeah.
It was just showing the old live price, and so now
Yeah.
you're predicting ETH will drop from 2,700.
That is the thing. It doesn't update itself right away. So
Oh damn it!
you get to like refresh to make it. But yeah,
found a
we'll
bug.
be live tomorrow, everybody. It was a fun thing. If you guys have any comments or questions on streams or any feedback, you can always let us know in the chat. We're always watching. So we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a few comments. Let me just answer these questions. So someone's asking, when is the call starting tomorrow? Same time, so 12:30 p.m. Pacific, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when calls are going to start. Next question is, do you have plans for a mobile app? Yes, eventually, but not in the next 3 months. And the last one is, the code I get in my email says invalid because it's only for the first 50 users. So you gotta be the first 50 to use it. Otherwise,
make sure you guys have your notifications on, because everybody gets a code, but it's only the first 50 that actually get to use it. So once it's no more, it'll say invalid. So make sure you guys have your notifications on for your emails too, if you guys get emails, because we do give out tickets to the first 50 people who come in and use the code.
Cool. All right. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow.
Everybody tomorrow.